two. I said microphone check. 1, 2.
When it rains, it snores.
Like a rare breed, a breath of fresh air, you can see me. People stand up just to greet me. Role model kids wanna be me.
It's all about the risk.
Now, later you'll
If anyone
me.
pays taxes,
Under my
instant
spell, the
pay.
whole thing was easy. I just come and wink my eye like a genie. Crown on yellow peasant can
We're all
king me.
gonna die. Fuck
That is
semantics.
really not
Fuck
modification.
taxes. Revolt. Revolt, everybody. Hello and welcome back to Nickel City X-Wing. My name's Greg, and this is an elimination match between the Firebirds and 5 straight boost. 3-1 is the score for 5SB. So Joel needs a win to keep the Firebirds in it. First, let me find it. Representing the Firebirds. It's Joel. And his opponent representing 5 straight boost. It's the Shivester himself, Michael Shively. And I am joined in the booth by personal finance guru and also Korean barbecue making guru, Andrew. What's up?
Thanks, Greg. That's like the nice thing you've ever said about me.
Well, he also loves bad cheeses.
What?
I don't know.
Do you not like blue cheese? Greg, you're from Buffalo. You're from Buffalo. You love wings. What do you get with your wings? Ranch or blue cheese?
Well, blue cheese. You get blue cheese.
Thank God. Good. I was worried. I actually wasn't that worried, but if you say ranch, you're a monster.
Yeah. Well, everyone down south is a monster.
Ranch is gross.
I don't like ranch as much. It's fine on like maybe 1 or 2 things, but blue cheese is superior. Is that a typo? Is what a typo? I certainly don't understand what you mean. Put a little Easter egg in the stream manager. They don't know it. They can't read. As a Canadian, I don't understand people's obsession with it. Shut up. I don't accept sauce condemnation from a nation that has a sauce called teen sauce. Get your own house in order before coming for mine. There is no teen sauce. Yes, there is. Oh man, on Monday I learned a game called Squadron Strike. 3D space combat with realistic physics was tight. Like a miniatures game, or?
All right, so I need to hit on Shiv for a bit. So a couple of things he does that infuriate me. One,
Okay, yeah, go.
as Pim pointed out, so thanks to Pim, he has no ships that can 5 straight boost, so he is a traitor and a communist.
Absolutely a coward, yeah.
Second, because he works insane hours, he never comes to the local game store to play X-Wing with us, which hurts my feelings because I'm very sensitive.
What a dick, yeah.
I know, rude. And the worst sin of all is look at how he placed these cards. Like SL, our arc, SL arc, fucking matchstick, then another arc. Like, put the arcs together. You absolute buffoon. Put the arc cards next to each other. What are you doing?
I go by initiative. Is it done by initiative? I order mine
that is,
left
it's
to
all
right.
buffoonery. Not putting the 3
Initiative.
arcs together is horrific and offensive to me.
Why do people insist on flying an oddball on the flank? I don't know. Why do you insist on insisting? Got him! Fucking got him, boys. Oh, what a dive. I'm watching a hockey game, too.
Is it a good one?
No, it's terrible.
Did I miss any taxes talk earlier?
No taxes talk. We were talking about IRAs.
Okay, I love an IRA.
Okay. I don't like love my IRA, but it's like the only thing I got. But it's also never gonna be. I started it way too late for it to ever like compound interest in my favor. Like
Little things count, Greg. Little things count.
I'm gonna retire, and it's gonna have like $10 in it. I'm like, oh, glad I got this $10. I won't even buy my faux meat hamburger these days.
Are you a Beyond Burger girly?
Listen, if if someone offers me a Beyond Burger, I don't say no. I think they taste fine. I
Agreed.
think they're fine. I resent that they're more expensive than actual burgers. Like at a
That
restaurant,
makes sense. Yeah.
I will never like choose to order it over an actual burger just because they're more expensive.
Yeah. I do try to curb my meat consumption on purpose, but if you eat a real burger and a Beyond Burger side by side, it's not as good. It's still good, but it's
Yeah.
definitely not as good.
It's definitely not as good, but I think they taste fine. Like it's not
Yeah.
an exact same taste, but I think they taste fine. Like
I think if you handed me a Beyond Burger with like some good tomato and cheese and I had a beer with it, there's no way I'd be able to tell.
maybe some
Like I'd be like,
king
"Oh,
sauce.
I don't know what that is. I'm not a communist."
It's fucking Canadian fast food burger sauce.
Listen, if it's not Duke's mayo, I don't need it.
I am interested in trying the other Beyond Meats, but I just haven't gotten to it.
Oh, I haven't tried them. A lot of the sausagey stuff it honestly works. In some ways, like the meat part itself works better because they're so spiced you can't tell the difference. But the casing is never right. Like you don't get the snap of a natural casing, and you're never going to. I don't think without an animal product. So
Right. Well, that
you
I mean
know,
that
that's
has to be their biggest challenge is not even the taste, but the texture.
right,
Taste you can
right.
fake pretty easily.
And taste you don't
Texture,
care about.
yeah, because you just like you said, you just spice it.
It's like
to
it's
its
aroma
juices.
and it's because you eat things with other things. Like it's getting the aroma right and getting the texture right are probably way harder than getting a flavor that's good enough to be passable.
Yes. One Arm Billy. Thank you so much. 12 months. That's a year. We did it. We're also heading into round two. Now, this is an elimination game for the Firebirds, who many were saying at the start of the year were one of the teams to beat. Can you believe they're in this situation?
I can. It's called karma, and they deserve it because
Oh, why do
the
they deserve it?
Firebirds, the artists formerly known as the Tinder Gods,
Uh-huh.
betrayed all that is just and good in the world in order to defeat the Corgis and give Crispy and Team Havoc an undeserved win last season. This is karma. This is the suffering they earned and deserve
See,
for abusing the system of trades in this game.
I like that you captains got your own little dramas.
I think it's just Nick has a lot of drama. He's not in the league anymore. And he's still causing problems.
Nick loves a good drama.
True. True. I have my Tinder Gods tank packed 4 packs. Very excited. Very excited. Craig, I'm excited you're not going to be there. There's going to be a lot of new draft league folks I got to meet. I'm very excited.
Yeah, it really just became PAX or LVO. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
did
obviously
LVO.
you love gambling and it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Tecumseh's going to be there. Seville is going to be there. Haven't met either of them. It's going to be awesome.
Should be a good time. I'm still kind of surprised it's not streamed. It seems like a pretty big event, pretty close to Worlds.
It will probably be the most competitive event aside from Worlds this year, based on like the names of who's going. It's going to be a barn burner. It's going to be awesome. And the meta's like, I know people are whomped, but like the meta's definitely changing right now with everyone figuring out that Imperials are actually quite good.
Yeah, until Vader Crew gets banned, Imperials will be It'll be the rack
Vader
show.
Crew is so friggin' good. Yeah, Dallas and Vader Crew are absurd. It's awesome. It's very fun. It's like no consequence X-wing. It's like, yeah, you do something, you're like, oh, I made an awful mistake because I'm a moron, but who cares? Because Rack fixes everything.
Yeah. And the bombers are
Yeah.
so cheap and good right now that it's just
And
like,
they're really fun. They're really fun. Um, and they take a lot of damage, and they do a lot of damage, and they keep the game exciting. I'm a very big fan. Yeah, I'm with several. Yeah, people seem to be walking away from Han and the Arcs, which is funny because people are walking into Resistance, except Han just destroys those Resistance lists, which I think is hysterical. Because people are walking away from the list that beats the list they're walking into. But I think Imperial's going to be much bigger come this weekend and for Worlds. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to Vegas. Looking forward to Worlds.
yeah, I think right now Imperials and Resistance are probably the top two, followed by Rebels.
I do think like correctly played Han is beats all of them. It's just not. It's just not that fun. It's really not that fun to play. Winning is really fun, but like a top played Han, I think should clean the clock of Resistance, even though like you're never gonna play perfectly, but in an ideal environment.
I don't know. I think Resistance is one of the few factions that actually have enough firepower to burn a Han.
Oh yeah, yeah. But if if you fly Han correctly, you you will win. But like X Wing is a game of not making mistakes, and so everyone makes mistakes every game. So that's like not a real comparison. Um, but I think this Resistance list Joel is flying is super cool. We saw Commander Poe win Crossroads, which is awesome because no one's ever played Commander Poe before. No one's playing Flyboy Poe, even though he's awesome. So hopefully we see some good stuff coming out. I know Joel's been flying Poe Falcon, but hates it into the arcs, and so looks like he made a bit of an audible here. I have no idea
Yeah,
what scenario we're playing.
Arcs
I guess
are still good. I
arcs
just
are
think
arcs are real good.
I think people have found arc fatigue though.
You know what I found, Greg, is that the arcs are really fun to play in person because it's like kind of flying big things in formation that look like a big army. Like there's something just cool about it because you feel like you are a commander, like making good moves and moving the ships around. But online, it's just kind of boring when there's like less stimulation of the physical element of the game. But they're a lot more interesting to fly in person just because like you are arranging things and you are looking at the angles in a different way, in like a more interactive way, which is a very like I don't know if other people feel that way, but I feel pretty strongly that the arcs were not something I ever wanted to fly on TTS, but I enjoyed all the games I played with them in person at the store.
I find them very boring because there's no real diversity in choice with them. Like you're always doing maneuver, you're always focusing. They're you're not making any decisions with them really ever.
But the difference between an average arc player and a really good one is the Anakin and Padme positions. And that matters a lot, and those are cool things to do. Like Anakin's just he's ridiculous, but he's kind of cool to fly.
Yeah, but then I mean that kind of goes to the point of arcs being super boring. Don't you like Han, Greg? I like Falcons because Falcons were the coolest thing in Star Wars. So yeah, sure,
I'll
I
say
like
this,
Han.
Greg. I think if you got to play the arcs in person, now you don't like X Wing in person, it is a lot more satisfying getting their formations right in person than it is getting them right on TTS.
I don't see how that wouldn't apply to everything.
Oh, well, other lists don't fly in formation as
Sure, but
much.
like, I mean, what formation are we seeing these arcs fly here? Straight, like,
I mean, not one. Like I'm talking about like the traditional like three straight to three bank to nonsense maneuvers after that. Like that part is like pretty cool, even though it's boring on TTS.
it doesn't. There's not a lot of formation shit happening these days.
Should we pay attention to the game or should we just like ignore them?
Why would we start now?
True. True.
Look at him opening up foils. Just classic jousting. This Sevall says this joust could decide the series. What does my boy Jaeger have? M9, marksmanship, heroic, so nothing to get 3 dice. It's pretty much there to be an objective machine. Will Poe's plasmas be able to touch someone? Yeah, Poe should be able to move fast enough to at least get Wolf. I do think that Jag is probably the target. Meanwhile, flanking oddball is like, you know what? I have a shot on Jaeger and I want to take it. Yeah, get your bets in. We're probably closing him here. Oh, that wasn't very fast.
Ooh, I don't know if I like that one.
I would have rather that be much faster so you can put everything into Jag.
You want Jag? Yeah, killing Jag is so big. But also, like, if the arcs turned on him, I don't know. I don't know where the arcs were before, so I don't know if the arcs could have turned on him because I'm stupid.
Right. Can he boost lock? Yes, but not double modded. Sad. Yeah, exactly. I would have loved to see the 3 bank there.
Yeah, I think it's so funny that resistance 3-pointers are so bad right now when they were so good for so long. Like, Jaeger kind of just sucks. And this list is cool. Like, I know Joel is a great 9
He's an
player.
objective guy now. He's
Right,
like,
but 3 points for objective guy is a lot. It's a lot of points.
All right. Plasma torpedo, I'm sure. I mean, you have to spend someone's focus, right?
Yeah, I think you always spend the focuses. That is the advice I've been given. Is you just always spend focuses.
That is shields down on Wolf. Once the plasma hits. Oh my, the full potato from the HLC.
With bacon and sour cream on top, that is the fully baked potato.
No toppings. No crits in there. No toppings.
No toppings? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Just the full potato.
So we got a 4-die shot, 4 hits. The first crit. What is the primary topping to potato, which is the first crit?
Bacon, I think.
Bacon. Awesome. Let's rank these all. What's the second crit?
Cheese or sour cream?
I'm going cheese.
Okay.
Third, next is probably sour cream and or cheese, and fourth is like chives.
Yeah, exactly. 100%
Awesome.
chive.
Yeah.
Or like green onion.
Yeah,
kind of the same thing.
Yeah, sure. Something garlicky, but like,
Yeah.
a chive. Yeah, we're on board. That is a fully baked potato.
Right.
Oh,
Autofocus is there. That's a dead wolf. That could not have gone better for Joel.
wow. Keeping the burbs in it. Jane thinks, nope. That's okay. Separating.
I don't think you can separate the chives and cream cheese.
I don't know if I agree with that. I will say I think there's an assumed butter in all of this that like we just have, right?
Well,
like butter's
I don't consider butter a topping.
Butter is a core ingredient. Yeah, I'm with you.
All right, Oddball's gonna get to shoot Jaeger. Trying to get a little vengeance.
Meaningful.
Probably take a health away from Jaeger. I always forget that. Sorry, sour cream. Yeah, exactly. You put cream cheese on your potato, I'm calling it. Andrew, can I say something to you that I don't know if you're going to respect or not?
Yeah.
So I've been replaying Cyberpunk,
Okay.
and we all kind of hated it, right? When it first came out, or it was like very glitchy and
So
stuff, you
my
know?
experience is different. I played it earlier this year for the first time. I did a pretty good job of avoiding spoilers.
Right.
I never pre-sell games, so I knew nothing about it other than people hated it when it came out, and I played it for the first time earlier this year. So my opinion versus most is probably pretty different.
Okay. So when it first came out, there were a lot of bugs, and that's why people didn't
Mhm.
like it. Like the story was still good, everything was still good about it. It just, I really enjoyed it, and it's a fairly involved game that takes a while. I think my
Yeah.
first playthrough was like 35 hours.
Mhm.
And I did another playthrough where I didn't get very far, but I still had 20 hours. And this playthrough, I'm probably going to take all the way because I'm really, really enjoying it. And
Mhm.
I'm already at 25 hours. For $60, that is incredible value.
Great value. Yeah.
Like this might be one of the few games like this in Tabletop Simulator where I've gotten every like ounce
Mhm.
of value from that purchase.
Yeah. I think for me, so I had not played any of the Witcher games. I bought The Witcher 3 and bounced off of it. It just wasn't my thing. And I was expecting Cyberpunk to be Skyrim, but it's nothing like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
Skyrim and other, Fallout games, they're a joy to just walk to place. But Cyberpunk, it's miserable. You just fast travel. And understanding that difference of like, this is not
They do
a
a lot
Bethesda
of
game.
things to make the game where the game could be like immersive. They're like it also sucks to have to drive this distance. Here's fast
Right.
travel.
Like the
Like
city, Night City is so poorly designed. Like fundamental, like their approach to Night City is so poor. You don't know where you are. Like the neighborhoods, they have their own feels, but you don't actually understand the city at all. I don't have a good way to explain it, but like when I walk through Skyrim, like I've played a lot of Skyrim in my life, and
mhm.
that's obviously an easy example. When you play Skyrim, you play Fallout, you kind of know the little cities because each little city you go to, each settlement is small and contained and has its own little quest in it. In Night City, it's all just like a blur of nonsense, and not in a good critical theory way, just like in a oh, I don't know where I am in this city. The neighborhoods don't mean anything to me, and
Okay.
so it's just not okay.
Now my counterpoint to that is it's Los Angeles.
Yeah, but that's not a good thing.
I mean, I liked LA where I lived there. You kind of learn.
Right, but you liking living in LA does not necessarily mean that it's a good idea to make your video game based off LA traffic.
Sure, but you're saying like you don't know where you are, but I do know where I am.
Oh, is it that close to LA that you actually do know where you are?
So the freeways are basically LA, and then
Okay.
all the names are different.
Hmm.
So like Arroyo or Watson or whatever is not, like it's where like Los Feliz would be.
Interesting. Okay.
Like it's different names, but the city is, I'm gonna say, loosely based off LA.
Hmm. I mean, the driving being so bad was definitely a detriment, but I also think like the quality of the quests and like the
I
little interactions you have with characters are incredible. Like it really
yeah.
is spectacular. When it's good, it's really good. But
I thought the
there's a lot of
story was
meandering.
also incredible, and I thought Keanu was incredible. I love when Johnny pops up and you get these
Hmm.
little things, you get these little talking points with him. Even the little stuff when he's like, fuck V. I'm like, God damn, that's so cool. He's so cool
What
with it. Like,
what I remember the most, there's the like what is the video brain, video dance, whatever it is.
brain
The
dancing. I
the
find
BD.
those quests, yeah, the BDs, I find those to be tedious.
So the chick who makes the BDs, whatever her name is, the one
Judy,
with the
a
black
little
hair.
respect,
Judy.
please.
Yeah. So there's I don't know. The game's old enough. We can spoiler shit. Judy, there's a quest where like after you find out the other woman is dead or something. I don't remember the character's name. It was a while ago.
Mhm.
And you're sitting on Judy's balcony, and she's like smoking a cigarette, and you're like going through a conversation with her, and like her like foot starts tapping aggressively in a really nervous way, and you already know she doesn't smoke. Like she's given up smoking cigarettes, and she like asks for a cigarette and is like tapping her knees really nervously. It like made me uncomfortable, and I was like, "This is pretty incredible." Like I've never played a video
Yeah.
game quest where they like had this little detail, like her smoking a cigarette, having the nervous "I'm about to cry" like lower body shake.
But
I was like, "That's really
it's a little
spectacular."
immersive details too, where like
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
draw your gun in public, people scream and run.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
it's just
And then
little things that like Starfield missed for me. Like Starfield was a
the
waste of money as far as I'm
The
concerned.
Jesus quest where you nail the guy to the cross.
Oh god,
I've
that guy.
never incredible. That's like that is, and I did it and I had to stop halfway through because I was like, this is fucked up.
They
And I was
put
like, for a
you
video game,
they do some quests that put you in like really terrible moral
yeah,
areas.
that one I
Like
thought in particular was like the way it made me feel so like I'm doing something wrong here and I'm playing a video game, like
yeah.
sitting alone in my house at night playing a video game, and I feel like I'm doing something ethically wrong because I'm just clicking a button was pretty incredible. Like that was a pretty spectacular quest. And like you gotta really dig deep to like to put something like that in your game and to just it's meaningless, right? Like it just exists to for you to experience it. Like it's not it doesn't apply to the story. It's not mechanically interesting in the game. You just do something horrific that's in very in world, and I thought that was pretty
Yeah.
spectacular.
And see, I like that they give you that option, Steph Walls. Like you can kind of they give you a million outs in that quest if you want to be like, nah, I'm done with that quest. Like you can get out of that quest early. You can actually shoot the police officers at the very beginning of that quest and not do any of it. You can like there at any point you can just kind of walk away from it, which I really like. And then also the politician quest. If you remember
Oh yeah,
that, where
that was
you
awesome.
discover
Yeah.
that they're like being brainwashed or whatever, and then you have to decide whether to tell the truth or
Mhm.
not. So like that's like a very interesting moral dilemma quest that has no impact on the story. It doesn't affect anything really. You get pretty much paid the same for any outcome. So it's just like, hey, how do you want to play your character?
And I think it's part of what I loved about the game, but also my perception kind of warped it because those quests don't have anything stringing them together, nor is it fun to explore to find those quests. You just kind of experience them. And again, because I'm too used to Bethesda games where like you kind of venture around and find a quest maybe halfway through, it's not that. Like it is, hey, there's a lot of really awesome moments in this game, and you just kind of want to bounce moment to moment to enjoy those things.
Yeah.
But the rest of the game is like, who cares? Like play the awesome things, and in between those awesome things, there's a lot of garbage, like a lot of nonsense and a lot of grinding. But the awesome things are the highs are so high that and they're so different than what you normally get. Aside from like something like BioShock, like there's not a lot of games trying to do anything like that I thought was a really pretty special thing.
Yeah. The grinding is like pretty optional, which I think makes it a lot better.
Yeah, the game's pretty easy. Even the hardest difficulty, the game's pretty easy.
Yeah. But see, I like that. I don't need my game to be hard. I just need the story to be good.
Oh, look at that BB-8 jam. Not paying attention to the game at all.
Wow.
I
BB.
just saw that bullseye and I was like, that's a jam.
I thought it was a heavy laser cannon.
If he could take heavy laser cannon, man, that would make Crispy quit X-Wing.
Imagine if it was Finn.
God, I love Finpon.
how to catch a Jag when he goes like that. Oof. I mean, Poe still got a plasma too.
I hope they just nuke the Z95. That'd be good. Greg, you Baldur's Gating?
No.
Why not?
Turn-based
You
combat.
don't. Oh, you mentioned that. Yeah, fair, reasonable. Well, that is about to be an ionized Jarek. Not that it matters.
If you went fast enough there, he's just going to get friendly bumps and never have to take a stressful level. Not with 9 anyway. I love it when people don't like trust the game. That is the first time we've seen a bump punished. Oh, does Poe have arc? Yeah, easy. But he won't be able to double modify this turn, right?
Yeah, every other turn.
I think it's still worth throwing the plasma.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, agree. You just heat it.
R3 Poe. That's interesting. You don't see that
You
a
know,
lot.
if you're not taking overdrive, I get why you don't need R4 or R2 or whatever the shit that number is.
Yeah. Wait, oddball bumps? Yeah. Those are the bumps that never happen in person that can theoretically happen. And
Yeah,
computers
you
are
just need
precise enough to make them.
Shiv needs thinner templates.
Shiv needs ships that can 5 straight boost.
Yeah, what a coward.
All right, plasma torpedo into Jag.
The worst part is that he could have fit this in this list easily. Just like flip one of the Y wings for contrail. Honestly, it probably makes the list better. And you get a 5 straight boost. Like, what is he thinking?
That is 1 crit only. Jag could avoid it and does. Oh, that could be huge for Jag.
I do think there's some sort of contrail erasure here because contrail is clearly so much better than these Y wings. And I don't know why you would ever take anything else in the 3-point slot first.
Oh no, it's all gone pear shaped. Three rerolls from the droid. That gets a lot better. 9 spends. 4. What if you like pear shapes? You're crazy. You're crazy. Gosh, Poe really needed that torpedo to hit. No focus, so just the one. It is a crit though. That's something. Never mind, it's nothing. The tyranny of one agility. And this is going to be a range 1 into oddball. There's the full potato plus some bacon. That's the shields on oddball.
I'm thinking bacon is not the first topping.
It's 100%
I think I need
first
some.
topping.
I think I need some moisture, so I think I'm going for cheese as my first topping.
No. First off, potatoes should be pretty moist. If you're eating like a raw potato, it's pretty bad. Cheese is part of the potato. No, butter is part of the potato. Cheese is a topping. If the first thing you do when you get a baked potato isn't like cut it in half and then put like a thing of butter between it and just close it up so it melts on it, I don't know what to tell you. It's like salt and pepper. They're not toppings. They're expected. Sour cream is the last topping you put on there. Actually, chives are the last topping. Sour cream's second to last. Cream cheese is not a potato. Oh my god. Do you go range 1 and 2? No, I'm gonna go range 0 into Jag. It is the full potato though. And Jag again. I mean, we say like one agility, blah, blah, blah. But Jag's rolled 4 of 8s.
I do think taking that range 0 shot is part of the discipline of good players, though. Like, it's a little thing, but knowing that, yes, Jag is the correct choice because I am killing Jag and not the Y-Wing is not easy to do. Like, it's hard to make your brain agree that that's the right call, but it definitely is the right call.
Now Jag is going to put 2 into BB. Does Jag not have veteran? Oh, this is. Oh, he has veteran. Why would you not shoot out the back? You don't have Jaeger? I might not have Jaeger. And boost is there, I guess. And 9 is now ionized. And so is Hello. Two to 3 are the objectives. And Joel holds the narrow 8-6 lead over Michael. Again, Joel is in a must-win situation for the Firebirds, or they are eliminated. Or as we would do in an improv game thing, out of here. You ever go to an improv show, Andrew?
I have, yes.
Why?
Probably someone invited me, or I thought it would be fun.
You don't talk to them anymore, do you?
I can't really remember, to be honest. Improv
Yeah.
is,
They-
honestly, it's not my thing.
I don't think it's anyone's thing. Catherine says she's been to lots of improv. Longy form or shorty form? Did you know there's multiple types of improv, Andrew?
I did not know that.
Isn't that a crock of shit?
No.
Yes, yes it is. Pineapple Lamps out of North Carolina performed often at Florida conventions. Pineapple Lamps is such an improv name. That or any kind of name pun, like Renee Zellweger, but like make it a pun. Who's winning this game, Andrew?
I'm not paying any attention to this game, Greg.
Yeah, but like, who's winning it? Pick your winner right now. Who's
Oh,
the
Joel,
champion?
easy. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick Joel. That's the easy call.
Andre, if Joel doesn't win, are you firing everybody? He says yes. I'm selling them for next season. Well, can't trade them anymore, but I get it. Does that mean he won't rehire them next league? I think so, right? They failed you this season. You wouldn't dare bring them back. They'll have to fly for less New Zealand based clubs. I hope they read this. Bunch of absolute losers. Nothing. Yeah, Ollie, you loser.
I hear he's never won anything ever.
Nope. This will be replayed. I don't know what that means. Yes, this will be replayed. If Joel wins, we're replaying the game right after. Unacceptable. Now, Michael did want this matchup, right? Because, like,
He must have been home, right?
yeah, he was home.
I mean, I respect him for taking Joel, who is a stellar X-Wing player. But like in general, like the Arcs have a bad matchup in the T70s.
There's about 34 minutes left in this one. For you clock counters at home.
Yeah, I need a drink. Greg, how much actual X-Wing plastic do you own? Do you have a lot, or just because I know you don't play in person much?
I have everything.
Okay, so you have a fucking enormous pile of nonsense cardboard, right?
Yeah, they're all in bins right now.
So the other night I spent 35 minutes looking for my fucking Laurier base shit. Right? Like pulling everything out. I have like these giant piles of extended bullshit that I'm never gonna use again, looking for this one little shit. You know, and like it's Laurier one side, generic on the other side. I don't think it exists. I think it's gone. Like I think I threw it out because I threw out a bunch of generic stuff that I didn't need. And then after all that time, my I have a little hobby room in the back where I work from home. It's a fucking disaster because there's little baggies of shit everywhere. And after all that, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna fly Laurier. I'm not gonna do it.
I think life would be much easier if they just let you use infinite
Generic
awareness.
bases. Oh, I think X-Wing 3.0 has generic bases based off initiative.
I don't think there is an X-Wing 3.0.
You know, I don't want to doom post too much. I think there is a relaunch of X-Wing 3.0 in 2026 after the game dies. And it'll be awesome, but it'll be different. That's my hot take.
I would really need to, like, I'm not willing to do the work of organizing all my shit.
Oh my, yeah, all
it would
mine
take
is
so
also
long.
organized by chassis, but I just couldn't find Laurier, so I had to dig through everything to see if he was somewhere else.
Andrew, why don't you hop in here? More Andrews. It's been a ride. Thank you. Best regards to you and all
Okay.
X-Wingers. I am out. Lancer, pull it away. Lambolo,
Canadian
have a great
Andrews
night.
talking
Thank
to me
you.
like I'm a moron. Yes, I know who's Hot Shots and Aces. I'm aware of the X-Wing wiki, which tells you what is on front and back of every kit. And I don't have it. I just think I threw it out because I'm a moron. Like, it is not in my collection. I've looked everywhere. I think it's gone.
Because you're curled in bed. Yeah, bring your sadness to the masses.
Shouldn't he be working right now? It's like in the middle of the night. I thought that's when he worked.
Wow, Andrew.
He works night
Jesus.
shift. That is a fact. He works night shifts.
Is it a fact?
He at one point was working the swing shift.
Wow, Andrew. Put some pieces together. I am at home in my bed in sadness when he used to work.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Did I fuck up, Greg?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You know that sound? Oh no. Oh
Oh no.
no. Oh no, 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 no.
I'm sorry, bud. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Ask me how I know Andrew didn't watch the stream on Tuesday.
Greg, I was playing Dungeons and Dragons like I do every other Tuesday.
Red alert! All hands to battle stations. Engage.
Greg, can I ask you a life question? A real
Mm-hmm.
meaningful life question? So we play this D&D game, right? For
Okay, yeah.
years.
Yeah, sure.
It's good. We have a good
Sure.
time. There's 3
Yep.
players, 1 DM. We have fun.
Mhm.
We're theoretically close to the end of what should be this multi-year homebrew campaign. And the
Okay.
DM keeps on putting roadblocks in front of us. It's like, we're like, oh, we should go find this monster and find this dragon and cut its tooth out and use it to destroy something. Like, that makes sense, right? Like, we're like 18th level. We should go kill an ancient white dragon. That makes sense. But we get there, and then there's like 4 sessions of side quest to do.
Mhm. So maybe,
And-
hear me out, maybe
and
your
we
DM
play-
doesn't want it to end.
Right. I know he doesn't. We play every other week. So 4 sessions of side quests is like months of my life. And the side quests are fun. I just don't want to do it. I just want to get, like, I want us to finish the game and to play something different. Like, play a different game, play a different campaign, have a new DM. Even though I like the guy. Like, I still want to play every other Tuesday. I just want to do something different. Do I
think
tell
9
him?
is gonna die here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, it triggers the fuel leak.
Neat. I didn't know 9 had a fuel leak.
Well, he just got it. He got 2 crits, and then triggered the fuel leak. So 9, on his way out, is gonna try to take out Jag, who is on 1.
Oh, yeah. Easy sauce.
Jag taking a meaningful lock.
Do you shoot Jag or do you shoot the Z95 because BB-8 can kill Jag?
BB-8 can't kill Jag. He doesn't have a narc.
I'm a little drunk. I can't tell.
Yeah, it's not narc. You have to
It
have
didn't
9
show
to
you
shoot
Jag.
Jag.
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
It looks like the only other shot you got on Jag. So gotta take him out. And there it is. Spend the focus. Hit. Crit. Jag the disrespectful evade. Dies anyway. This game just got a lot closer with the death of 9. Now, Jarek is going to go, looks like range 1 into oddball. Oh my. 3 crits, and they're all going to hit oddball. The first one's a weapons failure, and then a disabled power regulator.
I enjoy this timeline.
And then another disabled power regulator. Oh, man. At least those are going to repair fast. So next time Jag engages is going to be ionized.
I don't know if Jag makes it, but
Who else is shooting? I don't think anyone else is shooting Jag, so or oddball rather. My God. Never mind. Was that Ella? Did Ella not shoot already?
yeah.
Well, okay, oddball's dead then. Yep. Oddball's dead and this game is no longer close. It used to be close. All right, this is broadside with that old ion cannon. Broadside ability. And that is a damage and an ion into Elo. Boost down into Elo. Boost didn't even, so rolling that extra defense die instead of offensive die, which was really handy here. Hit crit into Elo. Elo takes shield crit. And that crit is another weapons failure. And now BB-8 gonna take the old range 0. Classic 2v3. Well, Boost should roll one extra one way or the other. Whatever. Joel is now 2 points away from the Firebirds living to see another day. Do you think Shively hides in shame if he can't close this one out?
Sounds like he can't finish.
So you just send Poe fast, right? Guarantee a win.
Yeah, you just 3 straight and boost, and BB-8 sits in the middle, and they can't kill you in 2 turns. You just win.
Yeah.
Like, to the point, I think this is a concede here. Like, if I'm playing this game, I concede because there's nothing I can do.
I think Catherine might be drunk.
I think Catherine's drunk, and I'm sad we're not all there to view the entertainment of Catherine being drunk.
Caw motherfuckers is not something Catherine says sober.
Twitch has decided to censor all the good words for me. It's all stars. I have no idea why.
I think you just have to turn that off in like a settings.
I think Catherine's drunk off Fox 4 now, which is pretty strong for what it's worth.
Clean, sweet motherfuckers. Yeah, Catherine's wasted. I'm not drunk because I can type cleanly. Yeah, but what you're typing says otherwise. I hope you said that out loud at the bar. Caw, motherfuckers. And they're like, 1 beer coming up. Well, 20 and a half minutes left in this one, but it should probably be over here. In the case of Firebirds, the reverse sweep is strong. Was it 3-0? Nah, in my room, got a second cider to go. And that second cider was all she needed to start calling Andre a pussy. Here we go. Round 5. The iron maneuver. Self bump, but unironically, I think self bumping into a point.
Yeah, I think you probably actually just went straight there because I think you may be out of the point. It's close enough that I would probably just went straight and eat the rock. But it doesn't matter because you have BB-8 Poe, so you're getting 2 anyways this turn. Nope. Nope. Mistake.
Well, you got the middle, and then
Yeah, but like the right choice there was the 3 straight boost.
ironic for the 5 straight boosters to not get that.
Well, that was the Fireburbs. But yes.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy cork.
That's just rude.
So basically, you kind of have to kill Poe.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird choice from Joel.
I don't even think that matters.
He's such a good player too. It's like weird to see him like, yeah, there's a very obvious 3 straight boost and just take the point and win. Unless for some reason he just wants to collect points, but he doesn't seem like that type of guy. He's not like me who would collect points just to get my ranking higher.
But also, we don't keep track of any of that in the playoffs. Just the win or the loss. So
yeah.
broadside loses a couple shields. I mean, you do need to kill 2 ships, so guess good luck with it.
Yeah, I mean, you do have to kill Jarek here.
Well, you have to kill. I mean, I guess you can choose to either try and kill Elo with 1 less hull, or Jarek
I mean,
with
if
no
Jarek
model,
is in range 1, you
or
just
1
lose the
more
game.
hull.
And so you just shoot Jarek.
I don't think you can kill Jarek with 1.
No, you can't. But you also, like, this game is over, right? Like,
So theoretically, you could kill Elo with a hit crit if that crit's a direct. And then you got 2 shots into Poe to get
Yeah, but you can't kill
7.
Poe.
Yeah.
Like you attempt to kill Jarek and you don't, and like I don't know, I guess you shoot BB-8, right?
Well, so much for that, eh?
Yeah, you got rerolls. You got a full set of rerolls. Oh, is that broadside? I don't even know which one to switch now.
No, that's matchstick.
Oh yeah, you got a full set of rerolls.
Well, that's that, eh?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Oh man, Fireburbs bringing it back.
Oh, is Derek not in? No,
Oh
Derek is
shit!
not
Oh
in.
shit! So now we do. Do we have an actual game here? I don't think so.
Yeah, I also think so.
Can you outpoint them while killing BB-8? Right, like so the Z95 has to 3 straight and try to kill BB-8. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
BB-8
again, that's why you won straight there, and
forward.
why you move Poe towards the top objective.
Yeah, so it should just be BB-8, Poe, Bello. You have 3 points covered. They can't kill all of you.
Elo's actually ionized, so
Yeah, you just send Ella forward.
yeah. So you send Matchstick after Elo and hope Matchstick somehow kills Elo, and then you send the other 2 ships. I think you actually have to stay at that point, right? So you're not my 6, so you have to kill BB-8 and Elo, and you have to not lose on objectives. Poe is gonna 2 bank roll, get the top objective, so he's gonna get 1 guaranteed. If the Z95 3 straights, it gets the middle, and nothing you can do about that. So you may have to keep maybe 2 straight matchstick and stay near the bottom, and broadside does, who knows, 4 straights.
Yeah! Defend my honor. I wish I was there too. But like tomorrow. I don't know if I want to be in Philly for like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know what I mean? I don't know. Catherine is so wasted.
She is sauced, as the kids say these
Yeah.
days.
Absolutely sauced. She was like, I'm in Philly. This town is depressing. Everything about this place sucks. I hate the football team. I hate the hockey team. I don't even know anything about the baseball team, but I hate them. I think they have a basketball team. They suck. Yeah, Desi, rush Catherine some maple whiskey. Stat. Catherine's at the hotel bar being like, have you ever heard of Battletech? What do you mean if you come to Worlds, Desi? You will go to Worlds.
Wait, what?
Jaeger slammed.
Why didn't you just barrel roll?
Slamming's more fun than a barrel roll. What do you want?
Sure. Sometimes you're just on that sauce and you're like, oh, why would I do this? Okay, so Shiv needs to kill LO and BB-8. That's the only chance of winning this game. But if he does get the dream kill, if he ties here, if he gets both kills, I think he actually probably wins the next turn.
Sure. He's totally gonna get these kills.
I mean, it's not good odds, but it's, I mean, killing Elo is kind of, he's got pretty good odds to kill Elo. It's like, can he get BB-8? Probably not, but like, if he gets the dream shot, I think he wins this game.
Here we go. Two hits. Two evades.
Ugh. Rip.
Boost. One hit.
Oh, good game. Actually, good game.
One evade. Matchstick. Just for funsies. A whole breach. 22-15 is your final. The Firebirds stay in it. Now down 3-2. Andrew, anything to say before we depart for the evening?
Korg's on top.
Okay, anything meaningful to say before we depart for the evening? No. Taking
No.
that as a no. Let's get the last word, and we'll see you guys Tuesday for the conference playoffs. But we'll see who's even going to make it. Catch you later. Have a good night. Catherine, don't drink and drive.
And now for the last word with Buster Skysfudger.
And remember, folks, no matter how tough the play, the spirit of the game lies in rising after every fall. Keep swinging for those fences. For NCX, I'm Buster Skysfudger.
Catherine is so drunk. Yeah. Fox is on top, baby. She would never say that in a million years sober.